It's 8:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. The NRMA believes money collected from the petrol tax increase should be spent on improving key Hunter road projects. The price hike comes into effect tomorrow and will add on average an extra 40 cents a week to a tank of fuel. NRMA President Kyle Loades says the region needs to receive a fair share of the tax to go towards fixing wine country roads and reducing congestion on Newcastle Road and the New England Highway at Hexham and the John Renshaw Drive roundabout.
The federal government has made a commitment of $1.1 billion to go into the roads recovery program. Now that's a great start, but it's a one-off where the indexation will go up every 6 months forever, and then the government will keep that extra money. So what we want to ensure that we get a fairer share back.
BHP Billiton has been forced to pay up over a toxic blast fume at its Hunter Valley coal mine earlier this year, which left 14 people suffering health problems. The mining company was warned several hours before the incident a blast fume could occur at the Mount Arthur mine due to the conditions. The company will pay more than $100,000 in fines and court costs. The Mayor of Lake Macquarie believes most residents don't want the city to merge with Newcastle to create one big council. Today is the last day to give feedback to IPART on the controversial proposal, which both councils are against. Jodie Harrison believes councils should be in charge of their own destiny and people need to speak up before it's too late.
We think that all councils should be given the opportunity to become fit for the future through planning, through the ability to be in charge of our own destinies, and we don't think that amalgamation is in the best interest of either our residents in Lake Macquarie or, in fact, residents in adjoining local government areas.
Firefighters have needed 2 bites of the cherry to sort out a scrap metal fire at Kooragang Island overnight. They were called to Sims Metal off Cormorant Road just after 7, where workers have been using an oxyacetylene torch to cut a pile of scrap metal. However, heat from the pile caused it to catch alight. Fire crews quickly doused the flames but had to return to cover the pile with soil after smoke started billowing across the road to the nearby coal loader and the harbour. Singleton residents are looking forward to driving along the town's main street again, with resurfacing work due to finish this weekend. John Street has been closed to traffic at various times since January as council undertook an $11 million upgrade of the town centre, including new paving, lighting and disabled parking. Mayor John Martin says the last section of asphalt resurfacing is being carried out today and early tomorrow.
The opening of the main street will be Saturday afternoon. And we'll progress the little bit of footpath work and paving and that as soon as possible. But I'm very pleased. The project has come in on time and we're ready to go.
Briefly, the Rural Fire Service is planning a hazard reduction burn around the Araring Power Station this weekend, and the Weather Bureau says we can expect a warmer than average weekend, with temperatures to hit 23 degrees on the coast before another cold snap arrives next week.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor Warners Bay Sports Club.
Anticipation is building in the lead-up to the Newcastle Knights' first match under interim coach Danny Badiris, with 26-year-old Nathan Ross set to make his debut. Badiris won't finalise the squad until after tomorrow's training session, but Ross is determined to bring everything he's got.
I always believed in my own ability, and I knew that once I get the opportunity that I'll take it with both hands, and now it's going to be hard to take the spot away from me.
Meanwhile, the Knights are denying player power had a role in the sacking of former coach Rick Stone. Prop Kate Snowden says the decision hit the boys hard, but it was out of their hands. The Edgeworth Eagles are confident heading into tonight's match against last-place South Cardiff. Being 3 points clear of the top of the Northern New South Wales Premier League table, coach Damien Zane is looking at reshuffling his squad and potentially resting a few players. And in local AFL, Cardiff will be looking to play hard this weekend when they take on arch rivals Newcastle City. That's sport. I'm Georgia Moylan.
2 in your RFM News Time, 26 to 9.